Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here. Welcome to another Ages of Conflict War simulation. Last time around I saw you in the year 1200 where we did the big North American Battle Royale where we saw the Olone tribe over here, the small little one, win it all. If you didn't see that video, sorry, spoiler alert. But now it's the year 1300 in our actual timeline, and as you can see, there are a lot more players in the game. 62, that's about 15 more tribes and peoples. None huge, like there's not any huge big names that are new, but there's just a lot all together. All right, most of the Caribbean has been taken up. We have a couple back in Mexico, and all around just a lot of little ones dotting the map. So curious to see what will happen in the year 1300. Place your bets right now. Who is going to win? Let's find out. All right, of course, all racing for what land they can eat up, a lot of it being in Canada and in Mexico. The first war between the Olone and the Pomo. It'd be funny if the Olone died right away, defending champions. We will see some alliances are forming, of course. You got to have your alliances. And it looks like the Olone people may be... Oh, they are so close to falling. Look at that. I mean, they're close. Alright. Has anyone even fallen yet? No, this is crazy. A lot of wars, alright, a lot of alliances, but no death yet. Alright, actually the first death is going to be the newly formed Timucua people, conquered by the Muskogee, which are fairly heavy hitters, we found out. Alright, they make it pretty far into the games. Miami, alright, not down here, but Miami, Ohio, conquered by the Chippewa. The Plaquemine, Mississippi, conquered by the Choctaw. The Olone were conquered by the Pomo, so the Olone no more. Alright, and then the Calusa people conquered by the A's, not the Athletics, alright. The AIS. Alright, already 57, 5 or 7 fell all of a sudden in rapid succession. Alright, next, the Comanche people conquered by the Kiowa, getting kind of big and circular out there. You know, the Abenaki people conquered by the Penaquaw, maybe, be a little fancy. Then we had the Musqueam conquered by the Chinook. Alright, the Chinook, I don't even know where they are. But we have the AIS, the A's. Alright, they have a lot of land out in the Caribbean and in Florida. Choanoke, conquered by the Middle Mississippian. The Choanoke did really well last video. The Innu, big name, falling. Alright, by the Penisquaw. Because that's how you pronounce it. The old... I don't even know. Y'all give it your best guess. This one. Y'all say it in the comments. Voice it. Don't just spell it out for me. Alright, we have a couple more falling in the far northwest, and then we have the Pawnee conquered by the Sioux. Alright, a pretty big, prominent name. Maidu conquered by the Northern Paiute, and then we have the Plains Creek conquered by the Tlingit. So the Chippewa and Tlingit going to get a lot of that. So Plains Creek, alright, usually a heavy hitter, falling kind of early here. Meanwhile, the Choctaw conquered by the Muskogee, so the Muskogee have a couple dubs to their name. The Shoshone and the Crow both conquered by the Pueblo, who had a good run last video. And then the Lenape conquered by the Secton, and the Spiro conquered by the Kiowan, and the Siboney conquered by the A's, and the Squamish conquered by the Tlingit. Wow. We have 35 left, alright, about half of what we started with already. Let's look at the statistics, shall we? The largest by area is going to be the Tlingit up here. You can barely see them because they're cut off. Followed by the Pequot or Penisquaw, whatever you want to say. And then the Markland up here in this kind of corner. The richest is going to be the Pueblo. All right, they typically have a lot of money for some reason. Followed by the Tlingit and the Kiowa and the Sioux. Let's look at the alliances and turn on the alliance map real quick. The Order of Markland, very split up, but we have the 4 ancient Mississippian, the Chippewa, and them all together. All right, we also have this several tribe alliance out west, and then the Treaty of the Apache running way down Mexico with the Hohokam. So, kind of curious to see what will happen. Alright, we have the Wichita conquered by the Apache. So the Apache have a couple conquers to their name. The Tuscarora conquered by the Muskogee, moving up the east coast, and the Yakima conquered by the Tlingit up north. It looks like they may take out the Chinook, and they do, and the Chippewa conquered by the Blackfoot Confederacy, and the Lakota conquered by the Pueblo. Fort Ancient Mississippian making quite a move. They're going to conquer the Sac Fox, while the Pueblo conquer the Sioux. The Pueblo have kind of shifted their territory up north. Altogether, they've kind of moved up. Meanwhile, the Mogollon conquered by the Hohokam, and now the Kiowa conquered the Apache. The fierce Apache warriors have been taken out. The Muskogee making their move, moving up the east coast. Now we have this big Caribbean battle between two similarly colored nations, but the Taino going to take out the A's, and the Nez Perce going to be conquered by the Tlingit, and then a lot's about to happen as the Northern Paiute fall to the Yokuts, and now the Muskogee make a big Caribbean move and take out the Taino. And then we have the Little Appalachee in this part of Florida, in the panhandle kinda, in the armpit of Florida. We have 15 nations left as the Missouri are conquered by the Middle Mississippian. I think this is the latest we've had two Mississippians still together. Let's just look at the statistics real quick. Alliances, we have the Operation of Muskogee. Very, very big, actually. And they also have their own little puppet, the Klamath. The Order of Markland, still together with the Fort Ancient Mississippian, so they're still around. Then we have the Tarascans League and the Yokuts. The only two without a partner in crime is the Kiowa and the Penobsquot, because who wants to be with the Penobsquot? Not me. Talking about the richest, we have the Tlingit up north, still pretty rich, followed by the Pueblo, and then the Markland. Talking about total size, Tlingit, Markland, and the good old Penobsquot, followed by the Muskogee. Shout out Muskogee. Did not want to do that. Let's shift back over here. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's get this rolling again. Middle Mississippian, big battle against the Kiowa, but they're going to fall, the Kiowa, that is. And then we had the Blackfoot Confederacy pretty much seize their puppet territory of the Klamath, so they're no longer basically say, we need y'all, you're now us. Big war between the Muskogee and the Tarascan people. Muskogee going to get the upper hand and connect Mexico as well. They're just keeping the little Appalachee peaceful within their borders. Now we have the Mississippians going against each other. There only wants to be one Mississippian people. So see how that ends up. Now we have the Blackfoot Confederacy pushing against all these three. They're going to take out the Yokuts. We'll see if they'll be able to take out the Pueblo. Meanwhile, a lot of people teaming up against the Fort Ancient Mississippian, who becomes a puppet state of the Muskogee, actually. Alright, now we have the Pueblo. They're being suffocated. As rich as they are no more, as well as the Pomo. So Blackfoot Confederacy making their big push south. The Muskogee seized the Fort Ancient Mississippians, leaving only the Middle Mississippians left. Hohokam, staying strong, pushing back, defensive maneuvers. Good on them. Meanwhile, we have Markland kind of doing this big wraparound in a lot of area that we can't really see. But the Markland kind of failed, ran out of economy, so now they're depending on their new alliance, the Blackfoot Confederacy. Hohokam had to move their capital to Baja, California, Baja, Mexico. It's not looking too good for them. This is very split up. This is a final eight that's being pretty contentious. Oh no, it looks like the Penobsquot may fall any second as they become a puppet, Penis puppet, and the Hohokam were conquered by the Muskogee. Muskogee have gotten close a few times. Alright, they start out around where I live, so I'm kind of rooting for them here. Well, Penobsquot, no more. Middle Mississippian, no more. Tlingit and Muskogee trying to team up, take out the Blackfoot Confederacy. And then we have the Appalachee still just kind of chilling out here. Blackfoot Confederacy does fall, so it works out for the Muskogee, who are going to eat up most of that land. It's going to be the Appalachee uniting into the Muskogee. Everyone saw that coming. why not? Y'all stayed friendly. Why not be part of the big Muskogee, help them out against the Tlingit? All right, the Tlingit fell. So this time around, the Muskogee finally win. They finally get that dub they've been searching for. I'm proud of them. I hope you liked this simulation. If you want to see more and you want to see me in the year 1400, hit that subscribe button and join the Southern Woods community. Without further ado, y'all, I will see y'all then. Southern Woods out.